Swings in the market today, but it's not a wild swing, but it got negative pretty quickly.
Yeah, we're down about 74 points. So we've just lost in the blink of an eye about 35 points because we were already down double digits. So right now we're going to ask the question, what comes next? Will the next big move we all know will be coming, will it be to the upside or the downside? Our Fox panel back to talk about it once more, along with, of course, the woman in the center of the action, Tracy Burns, live from the New York Stock Exchange. Tracy, first let's get to you because now we're down about 78 points. What happened? What's moving this down?
Yeah, this is just end of the day. People, more panic selling. People don't want to go home long, so to speak, meaning the traders don't want to be holding anything. They're not sure what's going to happen overseas. You know, we came in today with pretty good numbers from overseas. We did well overseas while we were sleeping, because don't forget, everything trades while we're still sleeping. So stocks like China Mobile did really well today. You know, this market today was chock full of news, and yet the market was just like, did nothing. As a result, we were flat for most of the day. You know, yet we had retail numbers, but they were too. We had the PPI come out, but again, that was no news to anybody. Bernanke speaks, kind of nothing happened all day. And it's all because of, as we talked about earlier, we have options expiration week going on this week. That means any trader that holds an option has to exercise it on Friday. So if he's got an option to buy a stock at a particular price, he's got to do that on Friday. If he's got an option to sell at a particular price, he's got to do that too. So that means Friday is going to be your lightning loops roller coaster ride. Between now and then, I think we're going to hang out. And I mean, we definitely had stuff happen. You know, we had news from Bear Stearns that they're going to take this big fat $1.2 billion write-off, and that should be it for now, you know.
All right. Well, it is now, by the way, just so you know, Tracy and Jim Pettakakis, I'm sure you're looking at this, it's down triple digits now. Of course, it was way up triple digits. It still has a long way to go negative before it equals yesterday's gains. But what's going on in your eyes, Jim?
Well, what's going on is that investors are shaky. I mean, the last month in the markets, they've been given the real Jack Bauer treatment. I mean, they've been tortured with all this credit crunch stuff, more bad housing news. So at this point, it's not going to take much for the market to sell off. But I tell you, I think the big story heading into 2008 and in 2008 is going to be this economy reaccelerating and this market moving off from these lows. The market's actually, I think, very inexpensive right now, and there's a lot of room on the upside.
Okay, since the Dow is now down 100 points, Mike Norman, let me just tell you that Disney is getting hammered. It's down about 3 3/4%. AT&T is not doing well either. It's down 1.5%. We're seeing Intel, ExxonMobil, a lot of red on the screen, but what do you read from that?
You had a 320-point up day yesterday. As Jim mentioned, there are still lingering concerns. However, the good news is that we continue to see a lot of these companies, Bear Stearns, Merrill Lynch, announcing pretty much their final round of write-downs, at least for now. The other thing I think that needs to be restated is that the Fed is going to be there. This is not going to be a meltdown. The Fed will provide a foundation for both the economy and the market. Look, we saw good news out of Walmart, which is great. It portends possibly a decent holiday shopping season. The consumer is absolutely not out of the picture. Right. Very strong contribution to GDP in the third quarter. Even if it's mediocre in the fourth quarter, we have booming exports now overtaking even the contribution from consumption. So I think this is a wonderful opportunity. You have to think, why are you laughing?
I'm laughing because I heard Peter Schiff in my ear saying, let me argue with him. Go ahead, Peter.
Well, you know, the market's going lower. This is a bear market. Yeah, I would sell.
Peter's smiling? I love this. We don't ever see Peter show us.
Peter, do that more often.
Your orthodontist is so happy right now.
Yeah, well, that's because the stuff I own is going up today. But you got to get out of this market. If you want to go to cash, fine, but not dollars. I would suggest maybe the Swiss franc. If you want to be invested, there are plenty of opportunities around the world. I'm fully invested in foreign stocks. There's the foreign markets, the foreign economies are in much better shape. There's good dividends to be had in appreciating currencies. Gold's going a lot higher. You can buy gold. You can buy other commodities. But get out of stocks. They're going a lot lower. There are a lot of problems.
You must be a riot at home around the dinner table at night, my friend. I mean, What do you say to your kids? Kids, this country's going down the drain. Hell in a handbasket. My God.
Well, at least
At least Jim Rogers is moving to China. Alec Baldwin threatened it. He never did it. I don't know.
Yeah, but at least I'm making money for my kid to inherit.
Okay,
Hopefully we don't lose it all to the estate tax. But I don't know how you feed your kids, Mike, with all that bad investment advice.
Peter, you brought it back to the beginning. God bless you. He went full circle. We started estate tax.
Exactly.
We ended estate tax. The final minutes before the closing bell.
Yeah, the Dow's suffering right now, down about 91 points. We will be right back with all the action, so don't